matchups out there waiting to be taken advantage of.
Yeah, and it's so nice to be able to do that. It makes it easy to play quarterback when you can feature a guy like this that's fast, big, and strong.
I am impressed with the physicality we're seeing up front by this offensive line. Playing on the road, they knew they wanted to get the run game established, and they are doing just that. They're not just getting 3-4 yards a pop. They are gashing this defense.
They're going to ride this running back.
You know what I really like about games like this at this point in the season? You find out who you are. You find out whether you're going to stay in the race.
And who can step up and handle the challenge, right? This is easily one of the toughest games to date for both of these programs coming into this one. So there's a lot of eyeballs, David, on this game to find out who's mentally and emotionally the toughest.
Yeah, and we're going to point to this game as we get later in the year and big decisions are made. You've got a top 25 win. You beat them in the middle of the season, X, Y, and Z, so these are big for the resume.
A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. Guys, this rough start is hardly what they had in mind to start SEC play, and it's not going to get any easier.
Well, no doubt about it. There were big expectations surrounding this program inside SEC play this year, and things haven't necessarily gone their way. They've had to fight a ton of adversity, but, David, they believe they have the leadership in the locker room to turn it around, but it's got to start today.
Yeah, one at a time. Like, we got to start today. We got to find something. We got to find what we're really good at, what we can hang our hat on, so we can start to build some momentum throughout the season. Obviously, not the start we wanted, but we got to point to the next opportunity.
Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. And the Longhorns are moving quickly down the field. Grabbed over the middle. It's Baxter. He's brought down. Solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down. Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game now on second down. He's looking to throw. Basic connection. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. The Longhorns will snap it on 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. Getting some heat. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. They've got a solid drive working, but now looking at 2nd and 11. Pressure coming. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. 9th play of the drive coming up, but they'll have to convert 3rd and long to keep it going. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. And they'll send out the kicker to try a field goal. He's going to try to punch one through from 45 yards away. And the kicker delivers the 3 ball to finish off the drive. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
How great is it to know that if you can get the ball down somewhere close to the 40-yard line on your opponent's side of the field, you're walking away with at least 3 points because this dude is automatic.
The Commodores' offense will have its first possession of the game. And a big key as this game unfolds is just how aggressive will he be throwing the football in a lockdown corner like that.
Yeah, and when you're an elite quarterback, you think you can do whatever you want to do, and you think you can make the right decisions. I'm interested to see how much he'll test that cornerback on the other side.
You know, there's a saying, there's no defense for a perfect pass, but he's got to be extra careful and sharp when he's throwing that guy's way.
Guys, it is Texas who holds the lead. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played one period. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. 1st down to start the drive after the break. Defense in press coverage. Looking to go up top on 1st down. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. And now on 2nd down for this offense. To the air, it's Pavia. They'll run the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. And they got the completion, but still looking at a 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. The Commodores will try to pin them back with the punt. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Fields the punt and tries to work it the other way. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. And now the offense will come onto the field again.
They've got the lead here. Last time they settled for a field goal, but David got to find that balance between being aggressive and careful.
Hey, and I think they'll take that. I got the lead, Palmer. I got the football. I got to take care of the football, put a nice drive together, and just get some kind of points on this drive.
No doubt. Lots to be happy about right now if you're this team. I think for this one, though.
Ball in the air, intercepted! And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. And the senior just snatched the ball out in the air and gave it back to his offense. He wants to throw. Finds his man. It's Skinner. Running with some authority as he bangs his way to the 43. That last completion has him set up, second and short. They'll run play action. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at third down. That last incomplete pass has him staring at a 3rd and 3. He'll throw on third down. He's not afraid to go deep. Tremendous awareness along the sideline and the ability to get the foot down for the big pickup. From the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. The give to the back. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Let's see what they've got on second down.
And listen, it's tough. It's a tough proposition. This is a top 10 defense against the run. You know they're physical. You know who they are. But you're not going to bat an eye. And you're going to challenge your guys, especially in the red zone, to be more physical, to be able to continue to run the football against a really good defense.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there. And here comes the field goal unit. And he'll try to knock it through from 33 yards out.
Never a doubt. Right down the middle.
And the kick is good, and guys, we have ourselves a tie ball game. And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So now the Longhorns take over and they'll send out the offense. After that last pick, David, they really need to take care of the ball this time.
No doubt. And Palmer, I want to know what Spurrier said to you on the sideline after a pick.
Do that again, and you'll be right here beside me for the rest of the game. You got to go out. You got to call your plays. And I hope this coaching staff isn't going to be afraid to throw at this drive.
Feeling some heat. They'll wrestle him down just short of the 1st down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. 2nd down coming up. Dropping back, it's Ewers. Quick completion on the out route. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage before he was stopped, but using the running back in the short passing game gives him a 1st down. We'll take a quick break here. 2 minutes to play in the 1st half. Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. Using the quick game. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. The clock is not their friend. Got to get everybody to the line quickly. Comes out throwing on 1st down. Got a man. It's Baxter. Open space at the 25. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one. The Longhorns getting set on 1st and 10. With the catch, it's Blue. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Texas! And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive.
Texas, 10, Vanderbilt, 3.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. Guys, that last trip a little disappointing having to take the 3.
Yeah, I think, Jesse, you see so many offenses talk about getting yards and the tempo and all the stuff they do. It was a nice job moving the football, but they got to get in the end zone this time.
Yeah, and I think to do that, it just got to be more physical at the point of attack. Get some push-ups.
Oh, he wants it all. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. They're trying to get to it. And they couldn't hold off the heat, and he goes down with a sack. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. Fourth down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. The Longhorns sending the offense back onto the field. They've got some time to work with here, Jesse, and if they get a first down, they might really get aggressive.
I'd be aggressive right out of the...
Lofts one high and deep. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. They'll try again on second down after the incompletion. Looking downfield, it's Ewers. Going back to the well, another deep ball. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on second down. The third down's coming up. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. Fires to the wideout. Wide open downfield. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Going up top on first down. Throws to the tight end. Soft spot in the middle. They are finding soft spots in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. And the Longhorns are in the hurry up. Receivers telling the quarterback what they see. Pulls it in. It's Baxter. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. He's looking for an open man on second down. Snags it. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Looking to throw. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. One more snap coming before halftime. Oh, what a caught! And he's got it! Touchdown, Longhorns! No backs with the quarterback as they line up for the 2. Looking to throw, it's Ewers. Throws for the tight end. Ball into the end zone, and it's intercepted. So here comes the kickoff after the touchdown, and the last thing you need right before the half is to give up a big return. Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. And the returner will be knocked down. All teed up and ready to go here in the second half. He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. Maybe adjustments or attitude adjustments, but they've got to find a way to run the ball at least some here in the second half.
I do think you said something that's important.
Deep down the right side. What great concentration to stay in bounds and make the catch. They used a chunk play to cross midfield, and they've got it 1st and 10 just outside the 40. Fires to the tight end. And he's able to shed 1 tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. 2nd and short now after that completion. Moving the running back, trying to get the D to tip its hand. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Alexander. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. They'll try to get the first through the air. Throws to the wideout. Just flying through the air like a superhero to make the grab. Here's an opportunity for this offense in search of its first touchdown. It's 1st and 10. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. He's got it. And he will score. Touchdown, Commodores.
And What a nice ball. You can see he sees him running the corner route, lays it out in front, catches the ball, and nice job catching the ball and then doing what? Getting upfield, not running out of bounds, not getting pushed out, not getting tackled. Nice job after the catch, getting vertical, getting to the end zone.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So Texas has it again, and here comes the offense. And David, how they would love to stick it in the end zone one more time after that last drive.
And once you get the defense on their heels and you back them off a little bit, you get in a little bit of rhythm, it's really hard to stop, Jesse, and they're going to try to do it again right here.
And if you're this play caller, you're loving what's happening right now because everything you dialed up on that last drive ended up working out. You're just looking at your play sheet. Everything you're picking is working. Let's see if they can pull it off again here.
The Longhorns racing to the line in the hurry-up. Looking for a man. It's Ewers. Takes a hit as he fires. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. 3 straight incompletions, and undaunted, they'll go for it on 4th and 10. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Makes the grab. It's Baxter. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down? On 1st down, here comes this offense. Use the play fake, now to throw. And that ball is intercepted at the goal line. And he's brought down after the pick, but not before putting his offense in business. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Snagged in the middle, it's Baxter. Put it right on him, sweet play, good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the 1st down.
And a great job by the QB, finding the running back, get him the football where he can do some damage after the catch, and most importantly, get the 1st down.
The offense comes out 1st and 10 from the 11. He's going to pass. That's caught. It's Baxter.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football, and a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting him the football, letting him get some positive yards.
On 2nd down, looking to throw. That's caught. It's Baxter. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the 1st down marker. So 3rd and short from inside the 20. You convert here, and this drive takes on a different complexion. They'll try to get it through the air. Lets it fly. It's complete. A huge pickup. Hit the gas, kid. Wide open ahead. Touchdown, Texas. That is the ultimate grab and go for the score.
Man, how hard is it to defend when you have a weapon like this at running back that can play wide receiver? You can design ways to get the football in his hand. Palmer, once you get it in his hands, he'll do the rest.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, and oftentimes those are easier throws for quarterbacks. And these running backs, they're just naturally so good when they have the football out in space. Their vision, their creativity, their ability to make people miss. And this guy shows you right there a difficult guy to stop now if you're this defense moving forward.
Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point. And
I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here and make something happen on this side of the field.
These are the types of plays where offenses impose their will. 3rd and short from the 45. He'll keep it himself. They were all over him, nowhere to go as that 3rd down play turned into a disaster. And the Commodores will punt it away on 4th down. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. Here comes the Texas offense. David, they'd love to do what they did last time and put this one in the end zone.
You ain't lying. They did a great job. The offense was clicking. Everything went well, Palmer. They executed and got the touchdown.
And they really were in a nice rhythm as well. And I'd love to see that here on the next drive, too. Just keep doing what you're doing. Everything seems to be working, and you seem to have this defense on their heels.
Wants to throw on first down. Finds his man. It's Baxter. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down. A new set of downs after the completion. Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. Fires to the middle. Got his man downfield. And they exploited that soft spot, and they get it down to the 35. And the Longhorns will line it up on 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. Unloads it left. Complete downfield. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play. On 1st and 10, trying to strike from the 15. They're looking to pass from the red zone. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Wants to throw. It's Ewers. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. Stopped after making the catch. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. 3rd down. It's complete on the right side. And the defense able to drag him down, but not before they'll recycle that down marker. The Longhorns trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. He's looking to throw. They're bringing heat. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7. As they get set to snap it just about to reach the end of the quarter. They'll keep it on the ground, right up the gut, looking for 6. And they'll drag him down. That's likely the last play of the 3rd quarter. Guys, it is Texas who holds the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. A huge chance for points here on 3rd and goal, and if they can get it in, we might have ourselves a finish. From the gun, wants to pass. He caught it. Goes out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they'll be set up and in great position here.
And that's just a very easy, comfortable throw for the quarterback. He knows he has his big target, tight end, running across the field on the drag. Nice.
Wedges, pushes, and he's over and in for the touchdown. As they push that lead out, a really good opportunity to get back in the win column. And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the 4th.
31, Vanderbilt, 10.
He'll take the return, try to get better field position. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around. And that ball is picked off. Going the other way, and he's got room. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
And they'll take over 1st and 10.
Short fields make successful offenses just what they want here. Trying to run, it's Baxter. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. They'll go right back to the run. The tackle is made, but he's got it 1st and goal from the 6.
Well, I know this is an offensive line that has a ton of pride, and they want to come out each and every game and really impose their will on the D-line. They got just enough push there on that one play to pick up the 1st.
Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Pushes for the goal line. Touchdown, Longhorns! And the route is on. They push out that lead a bit and draw much closer to a win here in Week 9. And the kick is good, but there's a penalty flag, and I think it's going to be roughing the kicker. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. The kickoff team on the field, and he ought to just boom this thing through the end zone with that extra 15 yards on the penalty. And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Quick completion on the out. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play from the 40. Looking to pass. It's Pavia. The quick out. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. New set of downs after that completion. Trying to find his man on first down. The short hands, it's Skinner. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. Now inside 4 minutes to go here on second down. The aerial assault continues. Quickly to the tight end. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. This feels like 4-down territory, 3rd and short from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that bad one. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. Makes the grab, and it's plenty for the first down. He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. And they take another look at the play, but the officials on the field were right, and the play will stand. The Commodores come to the line with a new set of downs. To the air on first down. Gonna take a shot. And that is interception number 3 on the day.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's passed, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this D.
Got it in the middle, it's Baxter. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. After the short completion, it's now second down. Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. Wants to fire on second down. Makes the catch. It's Bolden. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. 3rd and short, they've got them backed up inside the 20, and the D can get the ball back here. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. He'll fire to his right. Oh, and he gets downfield for the big catch. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. He'll come out throwing on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. After the misfire, now on second down. Dropping back, it's Ewers trying to get to it. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
Back and forth, back and forth. I don't care if I give up yards. Nice job by the defense. Now putting them in a negative situation. You gave up some yards. Now you got them in a situation where you know they're going to...
And he pulls it in at the 15. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
And this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Unloads to the wideout. He makes a catch. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play.
When you're a QB and you have enough time to take out a sandwich and finish the sandwich before you have to make a pass down the field, that's a good day at the office.
Makes the catch, and he's brought down.
This offense has their work cut out for him, man, because the coverage has been so tight. And if you're not throwing to the sideline or you're not getting past the sticks, this defense is going to tackle you inbounds like they just did on that last play and bleed the clock.
And he'll ramble to the 34 before he's finally knocked down. We hit the 2-minute warning, and this offense is desperate to make something happen and do it in a hurry. They'll throw it on first down. Fires to the wideout. A strike downfield. Huge gain before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it first and goal. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. Looking downfield, it's Pavia. Makes the catch, and he'll take it in for the touchdown. It won't have much impact on the outcome of the game, but it is a fabulous parting gift, a consolation prize, if you will. The result of this game is going to sting for sure, but you've got to continue to build, you've got to improve, and you can take some positives out of this late hustle and build for next week.
There's always positives, and coaches are always looking for those things that we did well. What did we do well so we can do more of it in the future? Finding some things here late that they did well.
First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. They're going to open this drive with a pass. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. They need something that goes forward this time on second and long from the 14. The give, and tick, 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 tick. Hard-hitting tackle.
These are the ones in the stands where you get booed if it doesn't work. Why would you run the ball on second and long? You stink, OC. Or you get the big applause, and you're like, yes, nice job. Keeping the manageable third down situation. Good call. So tough spot to be in second and long. Nice answer, nice run by the running back.
They'll throw it on first down. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few.
Well, it's important in this game, this offense gets the running back involved out on the perimeter in space where he can do some damage. That time they got it to him throwing the football. He picked up a couple of yards, but it gives the defense something to think about.
Got it in the middle. It's Bolden. Excellent job working through the air there, finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down. The Longhorns come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to go up top on first down. And the tackle is made, but not before that completion gets them 30-plus. The defense's head may still be spinning. They're just outside the red zone now, first and 10 from the 22.
And this is exactly where you want to be as an offensive coordinator. Like when you've got the lead late in the football game, just run the football, eat the clock. Man, they put a good day together. They've had their way with this defense. A lot of positive things that point to. This is one of those weeks when you watch tape, it's going to be really fun to watch. Not like when you get beat up. A lot of big plays from this offense.
Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And the Longhorns brought to the ground, but not before picking up the first. He wants to throw. Coming after it. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. Just complete and utter dominance in this one. Outplayed their opponent and